video, we're going to be talking about layers. So Canva uses layers just like PowerPoint or Google Slides, and every element, so your text, your clip art, the background, everything sits on its very own layer. You have control of where these things sit, whether or not this heart is on the top layer, or you can send it to the back layer, you can send it behind this. So we can actually control these things. Let's say you want to take this heart to see what it would look like behind. To access layers, it's very simple. You're just going to right click or double click on a Mac. You're going to go to layer. And there's an option here where you can send this all the way to back. It won't let you bring it to front because it's already at the front. But you can send it backward, so one layer at a time, or you can send it all the way to the back. Now, if we send it all the way to the back, it's going to be behind all of the different layers. So you can see the difference there. I'm going to undo that. I want to show you though, so go to layer and show layers. You can see every single individual layer in this document. So if you're ever trying to click on something and you're finding it really hard to make that selection, and you're going to sometimes probably have that happen if you have tiny little elements, and on that layer is just a tiny little element and it's like in between two objects, sometimes it can be really hard to grab. So you may need to open up your layers to see what it is you're working with. Other times there may be multiple layers and you might not even know that the layer is there. So that is another opportunity for you to open up your layers and to see exactly what you're working with. You'll notice when you go over the different layers, it does highlight them so that you can just kind of see what it is you're working with as well. So we've learned that you can right click, you can send your layers to the front, to the back, and I want to show you this one. So looking at this page, you will see this is a group. So if you go over it, you'll see it's a group of items. This is actually grouped together. I'm going to ungroup it so you can see all of the different layers that's just in this one design. And I'm going to go back and group it again because it is quite a lot. But if you ever find something that is ungrouped, you might need to go in there and just highlight the things you want to group together so it's easier to move around. But I want to show you this. So let's say you want to try to change this background color and you're trying to change it to a blue background, but then you notice, okay, why is that not working? It's only doing that outline. Well, if you've learned layers, which you have, you can go and look at the layers and see that the background is actually two different layers. So you are clicking that one. You can see when I move it to the back, it doesn't look as good. So that's why we have it in the front. But if you move it to the back, change that to blue, then you can go and switch your layer back on the front again. Also want to show you, if you ever want to lock a layer or lock an element, this could be because you do not want it to move. And again, I'll go over here. So let's say you don't want your text to move, but you want to move the background and you're worried because you think that your text is going to move, then you can right click and lock an element, and then you cannot move it or change it. Only the background is going to change. I'm going to do all that. To unlock it, you just right click and go to unlock. If you're building something with lots of pieces, like these signs or labels, locking the background can actually save you a lot of time because you don't want to keep dragging the wrong thing every time you try to edit text. So if you lock the background, it's just going to ensure that you're not clicking that every time you try to move something. You're not clicking that on accident. So in this video, we've learned that you can layer elements to control the design. You can open up that Show Layers tab so you can see exactly what it is you're working with so you're not making any mistakes. And just little things like this is going to save you time and frustration, especially when you're making lots of edits on these tiny little pieces. And that's it. That's it for layers. In the next video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can save and print all your designs so that they come out looking amazing